Day 28 dropshipping. Yesterday, like I said, I was gonna put out a campaign for the new tests that I wanted to run with the new edits on the campaign that's leading to the listicle from the ad. And I ended up putting it to run like in the afternoon, and surprisingly, like it got spent like in an hour. Like it spent like half of the budget. So what ended up happening is, like, like 2 hours later, I ended up looking at the metrics or the data that I got, and one of the ad sets got most of the spend, but it was performing really bad. So I ended up turning that one off and letting another one spend that had better soft metrics. And like in 2 hours, it ended up getting like a bunch of spend again too. So once I got that data, I realized that soft metrics were like decent, and like they were like up and down but decent, and CPMs did improve by a good amount, but I do wish they were a little bit lower. So once I read that, I also saw, or the reason why I turned off the campaign was because CPC did go a little bit over $2, and also because there was just no add to carts and no conversions. And I feel like that's something I feel like I messed up on adding a listicle. And I should have listened to like a bunch of people that would always say in videos like, don't make landing pages until you find your desires and angles and all of that, so you know exactly what to or how to structure it. So because it's meant to boost conversions, it's not meant to validate the product. Even though it can help, like, it's better to just validate the product going straight to the PDP. Once you get that, and once you get the desires and angles, then you make the listicles or whatever landing page you want to make towards or to target that angle or whatever. So I was thinking, and what I'm gonna end up probably doing is using the old campaign that led straight to the PDP. Just make or put out the same ad, or probably end up fixing a couple things. I still need to figure out what, but end up just putting out a new like batch of ads, and I'm not gonna test one specific desire. Or I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna still test the desire because it's definitely out there, but it was just too broad of a audience, because it's also target, or that same desire is usually targeted by multiple other like brands, and not like the same product, like multiple different products as well. So I'm gonna niche it down more, the desire, and I'm also gonna probably niche down the other desires a little bit and fix up probably the UMP and the UMS. Maybe it depends. I still need to figure out because I'm not sure. Like this time, what I'm gonna try and do is literally just try and dial in the copy, get it to convert, and to get add to carts and conversions and all that, rather than making a listicle to try and get those conversions. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I still need to figure out what I'm gonna edit, and you know when I'm gonna put it out, but hopefully I put it out by like tomorrow night. I'm gonna try and lock in tomorrow, try and get it all done, figure out what it is. Um, but yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna run this product, since people usually say once you spend like $150, $200 on tests, just switch the product. But I don't know, like I feel like switching the product would, I'd be leaving this product, and it looks like it has high potential. I just need to dial in the messaging and the right desires, and figure out what it is, or what will drive those conversions for people to buy my product. So but yeah, I think that's day 28. 2 more days left for 30 days straight.